today is going to be a little different. Um, and I would really love it if you stay with me all through. So, as usual, let's go out there, let's share the feed, and then we'll get started. But as always, so happy to come around. So let's go out there, let's share the feed, and we will get going. Let me do so myself as well. So we are live. Let's do this. And again, when you join, let me know. Shoot a hello, shoot a hi, and I would get you drawn into this conversation. And I'll really need your feedback and input for this very session. So again, let's get this going. It's not um gonna be like necessarily a fun session. I think hello, Agaki, good to have you. It's I think that this is something really pressing that has been on my heart for a while. And so it's not necessarily gonna be a fun session. Hey Danny, how's it going? So I would really love to have your input to know if maybe I am not thinking correctly or what have you. Um, as you guys may know, and please ensure you've shared this. Sammy, make sure you've shared this as well. Um, I'm sure we all know tomorrow is Father's Day. Um, I don't know if we are aware of that. One of those passing days where when I look around, when I observe life and I I see how it goes, I've come to the conclusion that being a father is one of the most difficult things anyone could do. Yet, of course, it is one of the things that gets overlooked so easily. Now, first of all, because it is a very difficult endeavor, people usually um, find chickening out as the easiest way out. So people will rather and sorry, I know I have gone off topic from what um, Sammy put there earlier, but again, this is really timely. I mean, given the season we find ourselves in, because fatherhood is, I mean, or fatherhood done right doesn't come so easy and involves a lot of work and a lot of effort and a lot of responsibility. People take the easier route out. That is to just chicken out and check their responsibilities. Hey, Nana Kofi, thanks for joining. They will rather abandon ship and leave it to, I mean, the elements of the weather, or whatever happens is fine. If you are a father out there, I want you to know that um, you are not in this alone. I want you to know that you are helping build a better world. I want you to know that it's easier for you to drop everything and, as it were, run away, but it takes it takes real men like you to continue doing what you do. It takes real men to, as it were, put people, other people ahead of them, their families ahead of them, and um, look like they don't even exist, or they don't even have needs, and only focus on what their family needs. So kudos to you out there for all you're doing to keep your family afloat. Kudos to you for, um, as it were, sometimes doing embarrassing things just to put food on the table. It is all worth it. It is all worth it. Keep keep pushing. You doing something that a lot of people would rather not do. You're doing something that people would easily abandon and just run away. So keep on keeping on. Any father out there that is taking your responsibility, I mean, to be a good father. Now, to you men out there who have decided to just shirk your responsibilities and run away, yeah, you gave it a try, and you you were not men enough to continue. I'm sorry, but um, I will be very blunt about this. Um, just know that being a man or being a father is not just being able to bring human beings into the world. That is only but the first step. If you will bring human beings into the world and you think the right thing to do is to drop your responsibilities and leave your children to the elements, congratulations. Good job as well. But one thing I would have you know is, don't expect to reap where you didn't sow. Don't expect to have kids that will love you just because you brought them into the world. It takes more to be a father than just giving birth to someone. And so if you decided not to be there for your family, your kids, your wife, and you decided that, hey, this is too big a burden to bear, and so you dropping it and you're going to have fun, keep having fun. But again, heed to this: don't expect to reap where you did not sow. When your kids have gone through pain and they've gone through trauma that sometimes they've never discussed with anyone, at the end of the day, don't come back and expect to reap love where you didn't sow love. Don't come back and be questioning why you've not heard from your kids in 2 years when you abandoned them for the whole of their lives. Go have your fun. Um, Again, to all of you who have pushed to bear the burden even when it wasn't easy, all of you who keep pushing, is the same thing, is the same principle in life. May you reap from all your, labors, and may you have a good reward for all your labors. And it is not because you raise kids to come take care of you when you're old. I know that's the mindset um, with a lot of people in our parts of the world, right? But and that in itself, I think it's a wrong mindset. I mean, you should try to position your life in such a way that you wouldn't be a burden on your kids when you old. But I mean, life happens, right? So if it's not also bad when your kids are able to support you in your old age. I mean, it's good. It's it's healthy. It's nice to see. So may God reward you. I mean, for all your labors. May God reward you for all these sacrifices you're doing. It seems that it's easier for sacrifices that women do to be seen as compared to what men do. But God, who sees in secret, is able to reward everyone openly. So, for all your silent tears and for all your pains and all, may God reward you. Hey, Irene, thanks for joining us, and may God give you strength to keep going. May you not abandon ship. May you not get to a point where you feel like I can't do this any longer. Um, Again, you might have seen a lot of images out there where um, people, uh, nice images. You see a man carrying the world and so on and so forth on the head. But sometimes, yes, that's literally what it is. It is you carrying the whole world on your shoulders. That's literally what it is. And you feel the burden alone. You really feel the pain alone, and sometimes because we don't also advise men to cry, then you keep all your pain within you. But again, God sees you. God is able to help you go through. Yep. But um, you see, I think that sometimes it is so clear to your kids if you are trying to make things happen for them. It is very clear to them. You might not express all that in words or whatever, but they get to see what is actually happening. They get to appreciate what you're going through for them, right? One thing I have to say is, however you decide to treat the responsibility that has been given to you, at a point, your kids can see through you. They will know if you really pushing for them or you've just decided to shirk your responsibility. And again, it's not just for your kids, but hey, comfort, good to have you. But for your spouse and everyone, they can see through you if you really doing your all for the family, or you've just decided to, um, as it were, enjoy your life at the expense of everyone else. If you decide not to, and I'm sure you would have heard about a lot of these are celebrities or soccer players or whatever, who out of nowhere, when it seems things are working out for them, you would see news items about family members or parents coming up and say, hey, this person has abandoned me, hey, this person has neglected me, and so on and so forth. Again, don't expect to reap where you did not sow. You might have some kids who might be touched or might be very caring and will still overlook everything and will still come to your aid. But you might also have some kids who are so hurt that they can't bring themselves to coming to the aid of someone who has been so wicked to them. If you are a father and you can find food to eat and your child cannot find food to eat, shame on you. If you are a father who can find a place to sleep and you don't know where your kids sleep, shame on you. Again, people always want to give the excuse of, oh, but I am poor or I don't have the means. Like I'm saying, people can see through you. They know when, even in your lack, you are trying your best to make life happen for them. And so people can actually see through you. If you claim, hey, Koba, good to have you. If you claim you you are poor, you can't make ends meet, and that's the reason why you can't take care of your kids, but you have money to be chasing women, shame on you. Shame on you. We've come to a point where it looks like fathers are somehow expected to be irresponsible. Again, because that is the easiest route out of this. Like I started with, fatherhood is very, very difficult. It is. And so the easiest way out is to check out, but that's for losers. And so if you would bring life into this world and you your goal is not to get that person to a place where they can stand on their own and figure out life themselves, you actually destroying the world. Like you contributing to make the world a worse place than you came to meet it. And always remember this: when you've gone living your life and gone, as it were, enjoying your life and messing up your life, don't further mess up the lives of the children you did not take care of and expect them to and expect that you will become an extra burden on them. Shame on you. It is even so difficult to think about people who some way somehow have had some kind of taking care of, like your hey, good to have you, Rabbi. you've had the benefit of your parents taking care of you, and when it gets to the point where you have to extend that same grace to someone that is your child, you decide to chicken out. Again, shame on you. It's, you see, if it has to just be about people being able to reproduce or sleep with women to give birth, that's the easiest thing anyone can do. Any single person can do that. I think we are at a point where a lot of people, just because they've decided to shirk their responsibility, are creating a broken world over and over and over again, where people would assume that it's normal for you to give birth to people and not take care of them, like just just leave them to the elements. However they come out, you don't care. And again, when I talk about taking care of kids, I'm not just talking about um what do you call it, I'm not just talking about like financial or whatever. To be called a father, you should be in the position to actually groom people, bring them up, make them responsible people in society. So if your whole job is just to be a baby producing factory, and you decide to drop the more important responsibility of raising responsible future leaders, again, shame on you. Think about it. You breaking a generation, and if this is not curbed, you end up it would end up having a domino effect on other generations, because you decided to be very selfish. And most importantly, all these mostly comes down to selfishness, again, because it's not easy to be the head of the household and be out there taking care of everyone. It is so easy to just be self-conceited and say, hey, I'm only going to think about myself, and go about having fun and all your so-called pleasures and everything. Keep it up. But again, in your old age, don't expect that people will be around you, because you were not there for them. They would find better things to do with their lives, with their time. There wouldn't be any reason why they should leave even something as trivial as their work to come to you when you're sick or you're not feeling well. Because again, don't expect to reap where you didn't sow anything. And again, shame on you if you would go out there making the child feel like he's in the wrong, when you are the one who has actually provoked that child to anger or whatever emotions he's going through. How can one decide to be this wicked to people you have brought into the world yourself? So um it's, again, it's no surprise that it looks like people um are drawn more to their mothers, right? Maybe the mothers consciously try to make it look like they are doing something. I might be wrong, but maybe that's also the reason why. I know fathers would support in silence. They would do things in silence, and so on and so forth. Again, for those fathers, God bless you. Keep on doing whatever you're doing. Let's get to the point where, again, we will know that we have destinies in our hands. Like we shaping the future, we shaping destinies, we shaping generations yet unborn. There is nothing easier than just abandoning ship and saying, hey, I think this is so difficult, the economy is so difficult, blah blah blah. So I can't continue doing this. This is a real heartfelt cry, because I really think that people are just taking this call of fatherhood so casually. They just take it so casually. Like, what's a big deal? It is a big deal. It is a big deal. So, as Father's Day is coming across, um, I would want to wish all responsible um, fathers a happy Father's Day. And I would like to, hey, Kwabena, good, thanks for joining us. And I would like to say a very big shame on you to all fathers who have um, shared their responsibilities. And I want to also say that don't expect anything from kids you never stood up for. Don't. You sound like a very big fool. Forgive my words. For you to mess up people's lives and still expect something from them. You sound very unreasonable. Very, very unreasonable. So yeah, that's my Father's Day rant. And again, to all of you making the world a better place, keep on doing it. God will definitely reward your labor of love. Keep on pushing, keep on raising kids that would make this world a better place. Keep on supporting, keep on breaking your back, keep on pushing the limit just to make sure your kids have a better life than you did. Keep on doing it. So on that um, heavy heart note, I would like to thank you for joining us on today's episode of The Evan. We'll come your way again next week with yet another episode. Always remember that no two relationships are the same. Thank you. Cheers and bye for now.